Hello and welcome back to game number 4 between Viper and St4rk. And actually for Viper it's a match game. It's 4 match games in a row for him if St4rk can actually come back from this. And I hope he can take at least 1 or 2 games. It would be nice to see more games between those 2 players. Been great matches so far. And St4rk looks good for St4rk because he's picked Mayans, playing in purple on the bottom side of the map. And Viper picking Turks. Mayans still considered to beat the Turks on Arena. Let's see how this is actually going. Of course, Mayans with the plumed archers and later the Eagle Warriors if needed. They're really strong, but yeah, I don't know yet what's going to happen. I probably have seen this game when it was live streamed, maybe not, but I don't know anymore. And there we go, MoAre3 actually from Viper, because he saw St4rk is trying to get a boar here, you can see it. And of course the Eagle Warrior is stronger in Dark Age, so actually St4rk would have had the chance to go for the boar. St4rk not doing it, instead he's going to scout around. You can see 3 relics very close to Viper's base, which is actually awesome for the Viper here. And Viper is gonna make sure that St4rk is not laming a boar here. Looks like he's patrolling around where he thinks St4rk might be going with the boar, but he's sending a villager now, opening the wall, yeah, that's expected. And Viper getting the boar in, no problem here. He's gonna fix this home maybe, I guess he's going to do so. Ah, that's why he said lamer. Actually St4rk picked the sheep off here and sent it towards the wall, but it's not really laming, it's just a delay. And St4rk, let's go for his map actually now. He's getting the first boar in, second boar quite far outside, 3 deer very far outside as well. Look at this, it's more than a screen towards the TC. Could lure them towards the mill actually, it wouldn't be the worst option for him. But let's see if he's actually doing it. Main stone for him very safe in the back. He's got an extra gold in the back, but I don't think he's seeing it. Oh, you can see it with the sheep. Very nice. Good scouting here. Otherwise, St4rk's map not too good. Main gold is forward. Second stone is forward. And second and third gold are outside. There's 1 really close to his base. We've seen the others. There's 1 in between the 2 players, and then there's 3 close to the Viper. And Viper is scouting around now. St4rk has scouted Viper's walls. What can he see? Can see the main stone for Viper. Can he see a gold? No, it doesn't look like it. Viper can see a gold here. He doesn't know if it's the main one or a second one. I think he assumes it's the main gold here. I think he missed the stone. And let's go for Viper's map actually. We saw the boar outside. Walling this to the house actually. Got 3 deer inside, he's gonna lure the main stone forward, but I expect him, the Turks, to go for a castle here. Got some second stone in the back, so he will be able to get a castle up for sure. Main gold and third gold inside, extra gold inside. Where's the second gold for him? Or third gold, let's see, that's this. Quite far outside, and the second gold inside his base, very nice. So actually, decent map for Viper here. Could even boom to Imperial Age by walling himself in here. It's an option, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's not really Viper's style here in a tournament game, I guess. And Viper going with 3 villages on stone, actually taking the stone on the back and going for deer, of course. St4rk, is he on stone? He's going for gold right now, and he's got 3 villages on stone already as well. So very similar, both players clicking up a 28 population. Viper 4 seconds ahead, but it's really not a big difference. And I guess the main thing is that clicking loom costs a lot of time. Of course, St4rk has gone for loom, as most players do. I smell coffee, might have a break in to get a cup. With poison, I'll accept. Yeah, nice talk here. I don't think they, I don't know if they're friends, but they're not like what do you call it? Like foes, like really enemy, or whatever you want to call it. And we can see Castle Edge click up both players, and St4rk going for the 3 villagers already. He is going for a watchtower. Go for Covey, you're back when you're 2, ready, back, hey, yeah. Nice that we don't have to wait. Watchtower coming up, and St4rk actually covering the main stone from Viper. Viper will have enough stone to get a castle up. He's got 640 stone already, so wait a few more seconds. 650, there we go. Let's see where Viper is actually going to drop the castle. He's going right now, and kind of expected in range of the tower, so he will get rid of it. And nice walling, no, what's that? Oh, that's blocking raiding by Stark here. Wanted to make sure that Viper cannot wall behind this. Castle coming for Stark outside. Viper's castle will be up first, I think. With Boatkin, with Fletching, maybe the tower will be in range. Tower got 8 range, yeah, that should be fine. Viper is gonna finish the castle, but Stark has one castle very forward as well, and a siege workshop. Viper is not going for any more TCs right now, he's doing Janissaries, and I'm assuming, yeah, we're gonna see plumed archers here. Battering ram coming out immediately when the tower is going down, and Stark with the villagers going to get some wood. Very smart play. Of course, here as well only on 1 TC, because going forward like this, you can't really afford to put even a second TC up. And now we see plumed archers inside Viper's economy, disturbing the gold here a little. He's losing like 2 or 3, and now the Janissaries are there. But nice raiding, nice first raiding from Stark here. And he's going with a lot of battering rams actually. Viper, let's see, a lot of villages on gold. What is he doing? I think he's going for a relatively fast Imperial Age. He's got a few Janissaries out, but he stopped production, a lot of farms there. And for now he will be able to defend. But Stark, I think, is getting more and more rams. There we go, 3, 4 rams. And a lot of plumed archers in the castle. Siege workshop now coming up for Viper. Viper immediately going with villagers and walling in front of the castle. Very nice. Even petard coming out, it's going down. And this is delaying the rams a little bit. The first ram is on the castle, but petard is there. And the Janissaries are actually doing quite some damage on those rams. And the villagers also fighting. Viper repairing with only 1 villager right now. Stark going for more rams at the same time. 3 are down. The plumed archers, few are down as well. And now there's the mangonel for Viper, very good for him. Only 1 villager repairing. Now there's a few idols. Actually, Viper losing villagers on the woodline as well. Stark with very nice multitasking, but the castle is still standing. And Viper in the meantime has clicked up to Imperial Age. Very, very interesting what he can do at the same time. He's now repairing the castle. He wants to make sure to get Janissaries out and later bombard cannons. But there is more rams for Stark actually. And has got 1 going forward with the plumed archers, killing a few villages. Viper only on 31 villages, that's not enough to go to Imperial Age actually. And Stark here with a very nice raiding, very nice attack, and he's got 3 rams again in the siege workshop now, going with barracks and archery range. Maybe he wants to get bummering, and that's the only explanation I have for the archery range here. And a lot of plumed archers didn't play, not going for any monastery, any relics. Probably doesn't have the time to do it. He might have the resources, but not happening. And now Viper is going up at Stark, like he knew Viper was going out, sending the plumed archers back and killing a few Janissaries. Now Viper is up to Imperial Age and he's got the castles, so I'm assuming we're gonna see Trebuchet immediately. If only Viper could afford it actually. Look at this, the resource is really low for Viper. That's 31 villages, not enough. Viper even doing handcart now. I'm not sure about this decision, it's quite expensive. Bombard cannon is out instead of Trebuchet, and Stark again going for it, but this time only 2 tiles of wall. And while the mangonel is there, the plumed archers are hitting the mangonel. Where's the bombard cannon hitting the rams? The castle only on 1000 HP now, and 4 rams hitting the castle. Oh, castle is going down. What is Viper going to do? Stark is running into the plumed archers. Viper has to defend, but only 27 villages left, and the bombard cannon is taking care of the rams. At the same time, Viper is losing a few villages on the wood line. The rams are going down, but Viper without a castle, a lot of gold in the bank, but almost no food, and he can't get any more Janissaries out. While Stark at the same time, plumed archers, battering rams, a lot of archer ranges now, doing crossbowmen. He wants to get the numbers up, full castle age aggression. And I think even the bombard cannons for Viper are not going to help him in the long run, because they can be out microed here. Viper's micro, of course, quite good, but Stark, as far as I know, is good as micro and micro as well. You have to be in that in that level of play. The siege workshop is actually going down. That will hurt Viper. He can't get any more bombard cannons or mangonels out. Now we see an archer range for Viper, but I'm not sure he's going to do hand cannons probably. He's got 26 villagers. Plumed archers trying to get more, but getting killed by the Janissaries here. Now the mangonel might go down. The ram, of course, not as fast, but a nice hit. And actually, mangonel is going down. Only 1 bombard cannon left for Viper. More now, eagle warriors and plumed archers coming in. And Stark has to get rid of the bombard cannon and the 2 Janissaries. Then he can go into the eco. I think this is GG siege workshop coming for Viper, but it's really looking bad. And yeah, Viper is saying GG. Very, very nice attack here by Stark. Very strong performance. Viper actually with a good strategy but losing the villagers really cost him the game here. Only 31 villagers when he sit Imperial Age, could go for one bombard cannon, but couldn't really afford any more units, any more upgrades. And st4rk with a very nice forward aggression here. Tower didn't really help, but it forced Viper to put the castle up right here, and then going with Plumed Archers and a lot of battering rams. Very nice for st4rk. Maybe he can come back into this game. I would love to see this. Right now, st4rk taking 1, Viper 3, st4rk 1. I hope you enjoyed this game. Very, very good one in my opinion. And see ya in game number 5. GG.